Welcome back to Practicing Hydroponics, everyone. As you can see, I focused in on some of our most recent blooms of cherry tomatoes in the garden. We're quite excited this week, as you can see they are now finally starting to pop out all over the place on these plants. We're hoping that we get some nice red and yellow ripe ones that come out soon. As I said, you can see that looking closely they are popping out all over. Our basil has gotten quite large, finally to the point where we're chopping off the tops. They're starting to get a little burn from the HID, high pressure sodium light that we have on it. Our parsley plant and pepper plants that we put into the power grower some time ago are also doing extremely well. This Roma plant here that's in the individual growing unit continues to baffle us. Even though it always looks scraggly, it actually has its first tomato on it as well. I can turn the plant around just enough where you can see it. There's one popped out right there. I think we have another one further on down. Yes, right down here. That's popped out. So although this plant sure doesn't look very healthy, we're excited to see that we finally got some growth out of it. We did change the nutrient solution just the other day to include some of the other Canna products that included the Boost and PK1314. As you can see, the aeroflow has been fairly well stripped. Most all of the plants were harvested down, either eaten or transferred to the ebb and grow system. What we do have in here are some plants that were in grow 3 that we're kind of running a test on to see whether they're doing better in the aeroflow or doing better as seedlings in the ebb and grow system. As you can see, we have several lettuce plants, some Roma tomato plants, a couple of basil plants. We're always going to be growing lettuces because we eat a lot of it here at the ranch. The ebb and grow seems to be doing quite well. We have not noticed any significant difference in the growth of the Roma plants that we put into this unit. This pot right here is actually a combination of the Hydroton as well as some backfill of some STG Hail. Otherwise, we have fairly split the number of pots between Hydroton and the inserts that were recommended by STG for this particular ebb and grow system. The thing we have noticed is that the basil plant in this insert does not seem to be doing growing as fast as the one in the aeroflow system, the rail system. Not sure why that is, whether it's the intensity of the light or whether or not the root contact with water just is not as great. The romaine lettuce is doing extremely well back there in the corner. Our leeks continue to grow well, although certainly don't look large enough to harvest yet. This pepper plant was one of the faster growing ones that came out of the grow 2, I believe it was, and it's outside on the edge of the light, but also is picking up a little bit of light from the 2 HIDs that are on the other side of the room. The Supernova we have fairly close to the plants. I'd say it's about a little over, just over 2 feet off the tops of the plants. I did put a light meter underneath it. It is not producing as much intensity of light as the HIDs are, even though the claims were that they put off as much light as an HID at 1,000 watts. The light meter didn't indicate that. Whether you can translate that to usable light or spectrum differences, I'm not really sure, but it is making the plants healthy. They don't seem to be starving for light. They are doing well. We'll continue to monitor it as we go. Grow 4 has been planted, as we discussed in the blog. We've got some cucumbers, some white eggplant, some mint, some leek, fennel, spinach out of a new seed packet, and some romaine lettuce. So we'll continue to update you on how we do there. No other major changes in the grow room. We did add one fan just to help with more circulation, but other than that, everything has pretty much stayed the same. So we hope everyone has a good holiday. Thanksgiving tomorrow. I was hoping that we could eat some of these tomatoes by tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll have a lot more by Christmas time. We are making several recipes with the basil, so so we'll continue to enjoy that. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.